Griffin13 here back in today, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to unlock every single road in Forza Horizon 5. Now, there is no real easy way to do this. You are going to have to put in the work. However, there are a couple tools, tips, and tricks that'll help you along the way. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure you have 2 million credits and you have purchased the Buenas Vistas house, which is located right here over on the coast. This will allow you to fast travel anywhere on the board. Now, this will help you to get any little pieces that you miss here and there, because as you progress through the game, you're going to come across roads. You're not going to do the entire road, and you'll just have a little small section that you miss. This will absolutely help you to get to that point. However, though, if you're like me, I did not have this house when I actually completed all this, so one of the things that I did find helpful was not fast traveling at all, except for those little places that I was mentioning earlier that could possibly help, because you'll get over into an area and you'll just see a ton of roads missing. You'll have this whole section missing, or you'll come over here and you'll have a big chunk of roads just missing from right over here. That's really what I saw. But let's talk about some of the most missed roads out there. So one of the most missed is probably going to be this one right here. As you can see, there's a little tiny spur right there. Now, most people, if you're driving in the right lane, you'll be able to unlock it. But if you've only ever driven in the left lane, it may not unlock entirely, and thus that is one of those little tiny roads that you're definitely going to want to go ahead and try and locate. Another one just happens to be right here, a little bit north of these. You have this almost like a little L-shaped road. Again, if you're driving the right lane, you might actually be able to unlock the whole thing. However, though, if you're driving in the left lane, you might miss a little piece. So the smaller the road, honestly, that is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. Now, this is one of the roads that was one of my last ones, because just the tip I had completely missed. So you're going to want to pay attention to this road right here, right over by San Juan. That was one of the ones that I missed quite a bit, was just this little tiny spur road that comes off right there. And then as well, this is probably another one of those roads that you'll want to go ahead and pay attention to. Although that one is fairly visible, but with that gray background, it might blend in just a little bit, especially if you've only got the first two pieces. That third piece could easily blend in. Some more very troublesome roads are really going to be in this city you want to pay attention to, like this one right here, and this one right here, and this one here, because those three roads, they've got that kind of whitish background. So if you haven't unlocked any portion of that road at all, then it's just going to blend in very, very easily, and you're going to miss it entirely. Down here, you can pretty much see a lot of them, but I noticed when I was looking, these were some of those roads that I just missed quite a bit of. And if you've followed my advice up to this point and you're still missing roads, check out the city. The way the road system lays out here can be very confusing, and you might miss a little section or two. This is definitely going to be a wanna section that you're going to want to check over very, very thoroughly if you just happen to be missing one or two roads, and it hasn't been any of the other roads that I've mentioned thus far. Now, one of the other things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come here by pressing the right bumper on your controller, and you're going to want to turn everything off. Now, I had those house locations and festival sites just so that you guys could get some bearings, but as you guys are driving through and all that sort of stuff, looking for roads, you guys will see right here, this is being blocked by the festival site, and a lot of other small little tiny sections could be getting blocked by races and other things. So you definitely want to make sure you have everything turned off when you're doing this. And as well, another one down here, you can see this road here, it blends in very, very easily. So again, you just gotta look for those roads. I mean, I missed out on my initial look through of the other ones. You can see it's hard to see. It's really, really hard to see. Now, my last tip for you guys is something that is a little bit interesting, to say the least. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come all the way down here to one of these corners, and you're going to want to hit the start button on your controller. Now, you don't want to hit it, you want to hold it like you're turning it off. And you'll actually notice you have a little section down here in the corner that says magnifier and narrator. The magnifier button is your Windows button, and your narrator button is your center button. So actually what you want to do is press magnifier, and that's going to give you additional zoom over everything that you're looking at. So you can even zoom in even farther, and this will really, really help you to locate some of those roads. Now, you're not going to be able to see everything on your screen, but you can actually go through here real slowly, and you could find any of those roads that you might be missing. Things that are hidden, little tiny gray spots that aren't showing up, and then you can just go ahead and move on down the line and kind of just sort through here as like a, you're just kind of looking at these roads, just kind of go in a nice transect is what it's called, but go in rows and columns, whichever way you want to go, and just kind of scroll up and down the map real slowly. Anytime you see some roads, just go ahead and stop and take like a real quick look, and you should be able to find exactly what you're looking for. And if a section of roads gets blocked out, go ahead, come back in here, and make sure that you remember it is your Windows button, as you're going to have to hit that to come back out, and then you'll need to go back in, and you'll have to come down here to like these roads, and get like your center again, and turn on your magnifier, and you should have access to a lot more of those roads again that we were missing before. So anyway, though, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Grove413 and Instagram.com/Grove413. And if you guys like this video, go make sure that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe when videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye!